It took me years to figure out what really happened, honestly. One of my friends, I was talking to her about it, and she said, well, did you ever say yes? I was like, no, I didn't. She's like, well, that's assault. He dragged you out of your room, put you downstairs, and all, you know, that's what it is. And sometimes it's hard to think about, wait, what did happen? It's hard to piece together, especially when I had been drinking. It was hard to piece things together. It was hard to remember. It was hard to recall. Sometimes like things would make me cry and I wouldn't understand. The first time I ever rolled, my ex had mats at his place and we were all drinking that night, and they're like, oh yeah, you should just roll with us and see how it goes. And Booze Brain is like, yeah, totally, we should do that. When it happened, you know, I just snapped and I punched him in the face and I like ripped his shirt and pushed him off of me, and I was like, fuck you, like screaming, like ran out of the house. It was a whole ordeal. For the first few months actually that I was, you know, drilling and sparring with people, especially with men, sometimes I would feel overwhelmed and my brain would go back to that. And it took a really long time to get comfortable having people in my space like that, especially when it can get aggressive and it can get to the, you know, to the point where you do feel overwhelmed. Someone is putting their body weight on you. Someone is trying to choke you out or, you know, put you in a joint lock or whatever. But it helps when they're your friends. Like, you know, most of the people that come here are my friends. It's kind of this weird relationship in here of, you know, we give it our all so that way, you know, we help our training partners. You know, that's how we show respect, is that we don't, you know, go easy on each other. I would never be open about this if I hadn't seen anybody else, you know, just be honest with their experience. There's no way I would have ever said anything. So I found the women's self-defense program. Actually, I just bumped into Ryan Kelly there at the gym. He'd seen me around his gym, Northwest Martial Arts. And I saw him and, you know, just got to talking. He said, you know what, I actually have a women's self-defense program and I usually need TAs. And I ended up doing one class and I loved it. What it really does is that with both sides of it, the physical and the emotional part of it, is that it just teaches women how to feel more confident and more capable in themselves. Can say no and feel confident in saying no and setting boundaries. And yeah, and a little, you know, and a little ass kicking as well.